Hello, conversationists. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's good to have you back again. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, I say a very big welcome to you. Thank you for joining the team. Please do subscribe, do like and share and engage on the comment section. If you've not been doing that, guess what? Subscription is free. Please endeavor to put on the notification bell as well. Put that notification bell so that whenever we do a new upload, you get to be the first to watch it and to engage fully. All of these things are free. Yes, I mean, they're all free. So, all right, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this episode. Witchcraft, occultism. When recently, when I was trying to have this conversation, I wanted to ask, like, is there a difference between witchcraft and occultism? Even divination, what we call divination. Is there a difference between, okay, let's just deal with witchcraft and occultism, okay? The difference between witchcraft and occultism. Is there a difference? I'd like to hear you engage in the comment section and maybe you tell us the difference. But I know they belong to the supernatural of magic and powers in the dark world and all of that. But I want us to look at it since we already know the general connotation, what they mean actually, and which category they fall under in human life. I'm looking at it in terms of the youth, those who call themselves scammers. They call it scamming, not witchcraft, not occultism. I've noticed a certain trend in the last 5 years. And these trends, of course, are usually pushed or usually promoted by the media. You know what the trends are? When you're not comfortable with a term or with a certain term, they give it a new name that makes it look refined. We used to have words like someone is married, he has somebody outside who he's seeing or people he's keeping. We call them concubines or we call them mistresses. Now we have a new name for them. Side chicks, side hens, side cows, side whatever. I'm sure you get a clearer picture of what I'm driving at. Who are the people who push this narrative more? It's on Facebook, the social media. And what is the media? The media is your Facebook, the media is your WhatsApp, the media is your Telegram, it's the YouTube, it's the Instagram, the TikTok, and all the platforms where you get to communicate with large numbers of people. And what is that other platform again? Movies. Movies are shown on all these platforms I've mentioned. Prime Videos, Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, Facebook. Movies are, come on, though we don't put the full movies there, but more people watch movies on Facebook every other day. Every other day. So we push these narratives forward, right? And one of the narratives we've tried to coin and give a very fine language is scamming. And recently I was having a discussion with somebody, with some persons in regards to the scamming in the city of Boya, right? Is it scamming or it's witchcraft given a more, like a refined name, scamming? Because if you want to think about it while we're talking, how often do you get to dupe? Scamming simply means duping someone, right? You dupe someone. How often do you get to dupe someone over or a certain group of people, which we usually call Europeans, over and over again, and they keep falling for the same trick. They keep falling for the same trash. Is the money really coming from them? They keep falling for the same trap. Like, how does that work? I mean, these people are damn intelligent, are they not? I mean, they have the technology to detect certain things. But if you've been here short long enough, you would know that life is spiritual. Don't matter what kind of technology we have out here. Life is more spiritual than it's physical. So these new refined words, if you look at these towns like towns of Boya and all the towns in Cameroon, Douala, Yaoundé and all of that, it's so rampant. These children in their teens, early 20s, driving cars, all manner of exotic cars. Not just driving these cars actually the money they spend to buy these cars is probably half or nothing compared to what they actually spend in the streets. And when I mean in the streets, on women and wine, because they don't eat. Women and wine. And the question is, what do they do to get here? What do they do to get here? What do they do to get here? What sacrifices do they make to get here? What do they give in exchange for that? It's baffling because I believe that I'm not the only one who has these questions. There's so many people who have these questions. I see young girls in their teens like transforming every day before my eyes. Like, it's scary. They don't just look cranky, they look so sickly. And they are the people who follow these guys, small boys. These children, children relationship. It's scary. And most of them know what they're getting into. It's not like they don't know. They are so aware of what they're doing. They're so aware of who they're involved with, but the greed won't let them. The Wiggons won't let them. The Weavons won't let them. The Brazilians hair, the iPhone 16s, the Samsung Galaxies. No, iPhone 16 tops it all. So let me not even deceive myself. It's about the iPhones. I kind of wonder what parents who are the, these are their children. When they find out, what do they do? What do they do? I tell you, we are growing on this platform, mark my words, and we are going to have those interviews. God willing, we will have those interviews. As long as He keeps us here, as long as He keeps us alive, we will have those interviews. We'll have those because they're just things I cannot do. I'm limited, but we need to talk about these things. They're happening around us. They're happening in your neighborhood. These people you're hanging out with this kind of money they're moving about with, where do you think it's coming from? What do they give in exchange for it? And are you sure that whatever you're doing with them right now, it's not taken from your life? Okay, just tune in for the next episode. The next episode is just on a story of what a young man had to do to keep. I pause there. That's about it on a minute or two conversations. Do like, share, and engage on the comment section. And remember to keep your comments as respectful as always. Until I come your way shortly, I'll see you.